Ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go! Time to end it! Right 54! Watch the run!
Jackson on first down. And an alley to run. But Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm coming! Check 15, check 15. Hey, switch gears. Kid,
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Watch the pass.
From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Rush in. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. They can't hang with us. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Well, fellas, here we go. He's coming. X3. 218, chop it. Hey, alert! 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 Stay hot!
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there, and another first down.
One, Omaha.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Right here, right here.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor. He's at the 50. 30. 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. On second down, it's Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Flush to his right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They begin the drive with Coleman. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
You got 4.
61, matchbox, light.
On second and very short, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. This is Coleman. And he stopped immediately there. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
Hey, alert! 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 You draw focus.
Whip. Watch the whip.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. 180!
Here we go, dude. Here I come.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 11 yards there. First down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
48 Mike.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
12, fellas, here we go.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Check 24.
11.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But it's going to be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Go ahead.
On second down, it's Coleman. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
21.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. Trent Taylor, 36 yards, as they are now on the Here in the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try.
It got his man complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Sliding out of the pocket. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Check 26, check up.
On second down, it's Dixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. And now Jackson will look to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off down near the 5. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, yeah, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Go ahead.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
12.
49, check 49, check it.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Room to run past midfield. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Coleman. So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on second down.
Four down.
Coleman now. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. And take the big shot downfield. Well, I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All day, defense, all day.
Check 9. Hey, gun.
Alert flare.
Here's Coleman. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 33 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On second down now, it's Ingram. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And avoids the contact by sliding. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jackson from the shotgun. Buying time to his left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson flushed out right. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Jackson operating from the gun. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They will run again with Coleman. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Watch the safety creep. I got you. That's me. Protein spill.
They'll try to run with Breida. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's the former Raven fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. To the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
This is fielded at the goal line.
We got this.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. And sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Out to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He may try and touchdown, Ravens. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Gold to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? Jackson hit, and he lost the football. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A gain of 6 there on first. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
At the 44-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast tonight.